today's subject, right? Past lives. Do we really believe in past lives? Do we really have past lives? So there are so many case studies or news we come across about past lives. There are so many kids, they just say something that I was somewhere in this lifetime, in this village, in this city, in this country, and people really cross-checked and they found it's true. So friends, welcome in our beautiful episode of Past Life Regression. I'm Kavita, your host, and today we have our dear most guest, Srikanth Dhulipala. Sir, welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste. So, today's topic is really very much interesting. Even I am like very much excited to know more
Yes.
about this topic. What do you feel? Do we have past lives?
Yes, everyone has past lives. Like if you take up a book, suppose you are taking a page number 66, that means it has already has 65 pages. That is the reason you are able to see the 66th page. Like that, we also have past lives. We might have taken the incarnation as a female or male, and we have taken so many roles as father, mother, son. So many roles we have taken in our past, and now that we are in the present life.
So after coming into meditation, or I saw a lot of people, or especially spiritual people, they want to know their past lives, right? So is there any specific need to know our past lives?
Yeah, as such, there is no need to have the knowledge about past life. But if you have any issues in the present life, like if you have any ailments or you have any disputes or XYZ problems in the present life, then the what you call the root cause of this thing is connected with your past lives. So only in that condition you have to go for the past life. You have to search for answers in the past life, or else there is no such need. But casually, if you want to see your past life, yes, you can do it in meditation. Just you have to program yourself in such a manner that you can naturally go to your past lives and you can get the information about your past lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it can happen naturally as well.
Yes.
As Patriji said that meditation is the only solution. If you do meditation, whatever you need, whatever required for you at this moment, it will come automatically.
Yes.
True. So here I want to know, what is past life regression therapy?
Past life regression therapy or PLR. It is known in the acronym as PLR, past life regression therapy. So in this therapy, the therapist takes you to your past life through various commands. Like he will make you sit in a couch in a comfortable posture. Then he will tell you to take deep breaths. Then when you are comfortable, then he will give you the commands, and slowly he will reduce your age. Let us say if somebody is 40 years of old, then he will tell, okay, after just presume that you are at the age of 35. At age of 35, what you are doing, how was the background, like how do you feel, okay, then you are comfortable, okay, then I will reduce your age to 30, then to 25. Like that he will go up to a state where he or she is in the womb state,
Right.
in their mother's womb.
Right.
Then after that, the trainer or the PLR therapist will tell, okay, just go through the tunnel. You will see a white light, and you just go through that tunnel. And once you are passing through that tunnel, then you are already in your past life. That immediately what you see, then you have to tell the therapist that yes, I am seeing this. Then the therapist will tell you, you go to that life where you have this present situation. Let us say somebody is suffering from some kind of a disease or ailment, some skin disease. Okay, why is this skin disease? You go to that particular life where this ailment or this problem is connected. Then that person will go to that life where he is or she is having that kind of difficulty, and the situations there. Then he will analyze, and finally he will tell, okay, whatever wrong doings you have done with that person or that group of persons, you just tell them that forgive you, and you also forgive me, and please relieve me from this present ailment. Let us all forget. You also forget about this one. Okay, I have done harm to you, you have done harm to me, but I am forgiving you completely from my heart and soul. and I request you to forgive me through your heart and soul. In this manner, we are like settling our past. This was a pending past, and it was the past was coming in the present also, because of that issue was coming in the present also. So when we are settling our past, when we are squaring off the past, then the present situation, the present disease, or the present difficult situation what we are facing, that will not be present anymore. So in this manner, like the past life regression happens. This is a very, what you call, the secure process. It is better that you go through the past life regression from an experienced therapist, so that like when you are connecting with your past lives, the process should be very secure. So if you are stuck up somewhere, if he is an experienced person, he will be able to get you out from there. Or else if you are inexperienced, and if you are trying this process without the experience of what you have to do, how to come out of the situation, then it will be difficult. So I suggest that yes, if you want to go to past life regression therapy, that is better, that is best, but you should approach an experienced past life regression therapist who has the knowledge of taking you through the past life. And yes, the present problems whatever you are facing, that has the root cause in your past lives.
So it is as Chakravyuh, as Arjun's son Abhimanyu. He went very easily into Chakravyuh, but he didn't know that how to come out. So if we don't know, we should not dare to do.
We should not venture into past life.
Yeah.
If we are not expert in that area.
Right, right. So if we do, we should do through or with the help of any expert. And as you said that if we have any challenges, any disease, maybe if we are not able to dictate, or we don't know what is the exact reason behind it, doctor are not able to find out, then definitely there should be a reason behind it. It's related to or connected with our past life, as you said. And this is the exact process where we go back slowly into our mother's womb, and from there we go back to our past life. And there we forgive each other, and we free ourselves, we set free each other, and we slowly, this is like very interesting.
Then I can give you two examples also.
Yes, please.
Like from these are the real life examples which guided them to come out of their issues or problems what they were facing. She was one of my friend in meditation. So we met each other in a meditation session. So she was telling that her child, he was some 12 years old, and he was actually he was getting nightmares, and because of that he was having the bedwetting issue. So this was quite some time, from almost to 3-4 years or something. So I suggested her that why don't you go for past life regression therapy. Initially she was hesitant because she was not aware of past life regression therapy. Then I explained her that this is the process, and how you have to go, and the process I have told her. Then as you know that Dr. Newton Kondaviti is the founder of Life University, so I referred to that institute. So she approached them, and like Dr. Newton organized, I mean their team has organized the past life regression with them. They made 3 sittings with them, with that boy, young boy of 12 years old. And after that he was able to come out of that nightmares and bedwetting issue he was having. So her mother was very happy, and she thanked me that for suggesting me for past life regression therapy. For what reason he was there, but the ultimate result was he was able to get rid of that that nightmares and bedwetting issue. So that happened, this thing. So and it happened that in the second scenario, like one of my friends, she was expert in past life regression. She said that okay, I will take you to your past life. I said okay, I am ready. Because I was aware of the subject of past life regression. I have read the book of the Science of Past Life Regression by Dr. Newton Kondaviti. So I was aware of like what is the process of past life regression, this thing. And she like made me to go into past life regression. And when I went like I passed through the that white tunnel, the light of tunnel. So I was able to see her in a she was a North Indian. I could see her like she was wearing a traditional South Indian dress, and she was around 8 years or 10 years old. Then after some time I could see like she grown up into a young adult of 21 years, 22 years, again wearing a traditional dress, and I can see her house, and I can recollect the memories where we both were good friends in my past life, and we were playing around, and I can see her house, and it was such a nice thing. Then I came to know that we were good friends in one of the past lives. So in that manner, like I was able to recognize her. Okay, and after coming back to the normal state, then I told her that you are my one of my best friends, childhood friends. I could able to see that, and
Wow.
she was very happy. So that is the reason. Whenever I saw her, I felt that some kind of connection is there. So after going through the past life, I was able to see that yes, she was my childhood friend from my past life.
So beautiful. So, you mean to say that anyone can practice it, right?
Yeah, anyone can practice it, but caution is required. If
Right.
somebody should be there with you, or if you become expert, like the training is also given these days, like how to become a past life regression therapist, or if you attend few past life regression sessions, you can become an expert, and you can guide yourself to go into the past life, and you can become an expert also.
So,
And
as you
there are few CDs, yeah, like they will suggest you to play it, and then you can go to the past life. Yeah, and in you after completion of process, you can comfortably come out.
okay, so as you also gone through the same process, what is the minimum duration of this therapy?
Therapy, like usually you cannot predict the time. Usually it may half an hour to 1 hour, or sometimes it may extend up to 3 hours. The duration takes place, and there are few sittings. Like the first sitting, most of the cases, like it again depends. Like the duration depends on like how much problem you have. If it is a deep rooted problem, it takes 1 or 2 sessions, or sometimes 4 sessions, or even it may extend up to 10 sessions also.
Okay.
So sessions, or you can say sittings also. So this happens. So it depends on your the issue what you have. So most of the cases, if they are just not so like deep rooted things, then we can settle off in 1 or 2 sessions. But the issue is more, then it will take more sessions. So every case is different. Every like the problem or the situation is different. So we cannot tell as a whole that it will be completed in 1 or 2 sessions. It again depends, depending on the situation, depending on the problem, depending on the person.
I want to know who all can practice this and who should have PLR sessions.
Yeah, before going connecting with the PLR, it is necessary that you should have at least few hours of practice of meditation.
Okay.
You have practiced at least 40 days of meditation, so that will help you to go into past life very comfortably.
Okay.
So like you should be strong from within to take up this kind of a task. So like it usually helps in that manner. But if you are a non-meditator, it will be little bit difficult, but still you can go. But I suggest that you learn the practice of meditation, you practice, and then you go for past life regression. That will be very much helpful.
So, as we can go back, I can see my 1 day back or 1 year back or when I was child. Is there any process to know our future?
Future also can be known. That is
Okay.
called future life progression.
Okay, is it?
Yeah, future also can be known. And the living example of this one is the book written by Dr. Sunny Satin,
Uh-huh.
like incredibly believable.
Okay.
In that book, he has published somewhere in 2009 at that time. So he has predicted that in future, lot of changes are going to happen. I will just tell you the few glimpses of that book for the benefit of the viewers. In that book, he has written that in future, like we will not have any currency, everything will be digitalized. So we have seen that after Narendra Modi ji has come out with the demonetization. So after that we started like the UPI payments, the online payments are in rise. So
Yes.
in coming future, even we will not see the physical cash also. The coins, everything will become extinct. So that is one change he has told, and we can see that this is happening. And he has specifically told that the mode of transport will be trains, bullet trains. So we have already started. We are in the phase of starting the bullet trains from Ahmedabad to Mumbai. This has already started, and in other countries, Japan, China, and other countries, they are already in the research of bullet trains. So the bullet trains has the capacity to like fly at the rate of 500 kilometer per hour.
Oh,
So with
yes.
that speed they can move. So at present, like our trains have 130, 140 in India, but in other countries they are far more behind 180 plus speeds they are flying. So in future, like we will be able to fly at 500 kilometer per hour, and we will be using the crystal power for running these trains.
Oh,
So
wow.
these things are happening, and like green fuels we are using on the solar. So all these things clubbed together, like the transportation mode will be trains. And we have to say bye bye to airports and flights. So in future they will become extinct and petrols will become extinct. So we will be using the natural energy. So now itself, like we have started the electric vehicles, the solar vehicles, and so many different varieties which are syncing with the ecosystem. Like we are not polluting the ecosystem. So that kind of models are already into the market. So future will have that kind of things, and like future will have the like every citizen of every country will have his own house. So Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is also there, and recently, like Modi ji has started the construction of houses for the people. Like this kind of scenario will be there for entire world also. Like all the houses will be constructed by the government, and the entire like earth will operate as a one nation, one
Wow.
country.
So beautiful.
So you need not have to go for visas or anything. From here, you can directly go, catch a train and can go to US, or here from India, you can easily go to Australia, France, Italy, Russia. So everything will be like it's a child's play. Like you can go anywhere without any visa or
I'm
anything.
just waiting for that time where
Yeah,
I
and
can.
in future, like you will not have the political system, law system.
Wow.
Law, I mean, courts will not be there, because everybody will be aware of meditation. Everybody will be in the path of spirituality. So everybody will be like in the righteous path. So whatever, and like whatever talent you will have, let us say you are a painter, you will paint something for someone, and that amount will be credited to your bank, and you will have only single card. You will not have multiple cards like as we have now, like debit card it is separate, pan card is separate, Aadhaar card is separate, then again driving license is separate, then you have passport, that is separate. So these many things will not be there. There will be only one card, the universal identity of you, and that will act as a debit card as well. So the same thing you can use it for withdrawing the money, and a certain amount will be deducted from the earnings to retain the transaction cost for maintaining
Yeah.
the amount in the banks.
Yeah, that is necessary
So
actually.
that minimum thing will be there. So in future there will not be any taxes, there will not be any income tax, there will not be any GST or XYZ taxes will be completely removed. So the and in the future we will be able to interact with the aliens,
Wow.
like UFOs, the undefined flying objects, what we are talking. In the future, it will be like reality. They will come and they will share the technology. Like now, we are not able to go into space. There are so many galaxies which are millions of light years away from us. But once they share that how to transcend the timing, the linear time, then we will be able to reach the nearest what you called galaxy, and we will be able to take the knowledge from them. Now, why the UFOs are not visible with our physical eyes? That is because the humanity is not ready. It is getting ready.
Mm.
Once the humanity gets ready and they are aligned to take the knowledge, they will appear, and that is happening very soon. And our entire earth is going into a photon band. This is a high energy zone, the and it is called the very powerful zone. Like you will be sitting on your sofa in your living room, and suddenly the entire earth is going to the photon band,
Wow.
the high light zone. Like everything, the life expectancy will increase, your chakras will increase. Like you have 7 chakras, it will be like upgraded to 12 chakra
12
system.
chakras, yeah.
So many changes will happen. So yes, the future looks very good. All these things are like presented in the book by Dr. Zanni Satin, incredibly believable. So Dr. Sunny Satin made their students to sit in a past life progression. And through this process, they were able to see the images, like how the futures will be, how the images of trains will be. So everything is very beautifully in a pictographic manner they have presented in that book. And I suggest all the like listeners, viewers to please go through and read this book. And this is a very, very interesting book. And the book is divided into various segments, like how the money and finance will be, how the political system will be, how the transportation will be, and how like a political system, legal system, all the system, and how the relationship will be. In future, there will not be any marriages. There will
Wow.
be only live-in relationship. Live-in relation, they like they can stay as per the mutual understanding. So that is what it is mentioned, and there are so many segments. Then you can go through it, and it's a wonderful book. Future life progression. So that is the very good example.
Yes, I mean, so many information, and I was getting so happiness just by visualizing whatever you were saying. I was just visualizing all those things, and it's really very happy world
Yeah.
I felt. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. At last, your message to our audience on this particular topic.
Past life regression is a beautiful technique. If you are very much practicing it, yes, you can do it very frequently, very oftenly. So everybody should know what is past life regression and future life progression as well, like how the future is going to be, how your future is going to be. And it is a very interesting topic, and everybody should be aware and should experience at least one therapy or one time the past life regression or the future life progression.
Wonderful, Shrikant sir. Thank you for sharing such a wonderful subject with our audience and especially with me. I am so excited and so happy to know all these things, and especially to know about future life as well. So thank you for coming, and I look forward for such nice episodes so that people will get benefited, they'll get wonderful knowledge so that they can work on their own meditation and they can get wonderful wisdom.
Yeah, thank you, Kavita. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching this wonderful episode. I hope you loved it. And if you really want to know your past life regression, if you really have such cases, such problems in your life where you feel you are getting stuck, you're not able to move on, then you can go through this process, this regression therapy. And second one is future life progression. If you are still interested, you can go through the book said by Shrikant sir and
Incredibly
written
believable.
by,
Dr. Sunny Satin, incredibly believable.
yes. So thank you, friends, and please like, share, subscribe. Please share this video with everyone. Thank you one more time.